Hi and welcome to Steve's Kitchen. Today I've been really lucky. We've got a farm shop near us and I picked up a box of capsicums that are just on the turn and $5 for about 8 kilos of capsicums. And really, there's nothing wrong with these at all. But what do you do when you get a windfall of capsicums like this, whether they're from the garden or if you're lucky to have a farm shop like I? Well, I'm going to show you now how we can store these and prepare them so that they can be on tap for the whole year and taste just as delicious as the day you pick them. So the first thing we're going to do is take our capsicums and we're just going to cut them down the middle, take the seeds out. A lovely sweet smell coming off these capsicums. And take your capsicums and I'm going to pop them onto a tray and start on another one. Now another little tip, if you're going to be roasting these on a fire or in the grill, you just crack them on the spine there so they flatten out a little bit better and they'll roast quicker and a little easier. So I think we can safely say I underestimated by putting one tray out because I've got 2 full trays here of cleaned and halved capsicum red sweet peppers. Now we need to take these outside for the barbecue. Now you can do this in an oven, but a barbecue makes life a lot easier. Okay guys, now I'm going to put these peppers face down on the barbecue. Now I might have had a lucky day for finding peppers, but the weather isn't so good. It's chucking it down. It's a spring day here in Melbourne. All of these peppers need to go on the barbecue face down and we're going to grill them until they're charred, until they're black virtually. Until they're black actually. So come rain or high water, we'll just get on with the show. So now I'm going to pop the lid down on the barbecue. I'm going to leave these in there to grill charcoal black. So this side of the skin will become really black, which will make them easy to peel, but they'll also have a lovely roasted, burnt, woody flavour. Now they have a saying in Melbourne, if you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes and it'll change. So here I am still grilling. The rain's dying down a little bit and the sun is out. It's beautifully and bright now. Now I really want, these have been in about five minutes. We need to leave them until they've gone. Let me show you an example. There's one that's ready. It's lovely and soft. It's almost ready actually, a little longer. You see, I could have done this indoors on the grill, but you get so much more flavour when you do them on a barbecue, and I know my taste buds are going to thank me for this. So let's leave them in there a bit longer. Now when you're happy that the skins are nicely charred like that, I'm going to take them, I'm popping them into a bowl that actually has a lid. The reason I'm putting the lid on there is to allow them to continue to steam inside. So I'm going to pop the skins in and I'll just show you. You see this one I can cover over and they'll just continue to steam away while I cook the rest. So what I've got there is this lovely big bowl of roasted capsicums, and they've all char grilled on the back like that, and it really is a weighty bowl. It's taken some time to do, but it's going to be worth it. Now I need to keep those covered now until they come down to room temperature, and that'll really make those skins come away very easily. So I've got my bell peppers here now, and they cool down so they're easy enough to handle, and you can virtually just rub these skins off now. They just peel off very simply. I'm just going to pop them down on the board here so I can finish them. Just loosely remove the skins. We want to completely remove the skin like that. The skin will be tough, so we don't want that on there. And then take our peppers and we're just going to slice them into strips. Now each strip will be lovely and soft and tender now. And I'm just going to put those aside in a bowl here. I've got a lot of work cut out for myself now, so leave me to it and come back when these are all skinned and sliced. Now another little precautionary step I want to take with the bell peppers before I put them into the jars. I'm just taking some white vinegar, regular white vinegar, and we're just going to take the now peeled and prepared peppers and just drop them into the vinegar. And peppers are not naturally high in acid, so we want to kill any bacteria that's on the surface before we bottle them. Another important little tip is just to keep your hands clean, obviously, and just sterilise everything with boiling water before they come into contact with the peppers. Now I'm going to be using one of these Kilner jars. I don't know what they call them where you are. Maybe you can comment down below. We call them Kilner, K-I-L-N-E-R, if you need to be looking for them. Now I've got a sterilised jar, it's lovely and clean. I'm just going to put a little splash of vinegar in the bottom there. Now bear in mind we're actually going to be using olive oil for these, virgin olive oil, but I'm now going to start layering in my bell peppers. And every few layers or so I'm just going to put some very finely sliced garlic in there as well. And just a few slices on each inch or so of the build-up. Now when you're halfway full like that, I'm just going to top this up with some extra virgin olive oil. Just so it slightly covers the capsicums. And I'm trying to get you can see little bubbles, I don't know if you can see there, little bubbles escaping from underneath the capsicums. And you can help that along by just taking a soft knife or a butter knife and just run around the edges to let the air come out. Then a few extra little slices of garlic. And then we continue to build the jar up with our soft and tender capsicums or bell peppers. And then we're at about half an inch, quarter of an inch from the top. I'm just going to top that up again with the olive oil and use my soft knife just to let that sink down into the capsicums. Now, I don't know whether these should be called capsicums or bell peppers, but you tell me, comments down below what you call them where you come from. I think I've always called them sweet peppers, but I hear them called all sorts of things nowadays. And there you have it. Let's pop that lid on there now. Seal it down. Now I'm just going to take one further step to try to eradicate any bacteria that's in the jars. I put them into a big pan with about a couple of inches of water, and as you can see that's coming up to the boil. Now when that's fully boiling, I'm going to let that boil away or simmer for 10 minutes, and that should really get rid of any bacteria that are in the jar, and hopefully these then will last throughout the year. So there you have it. For $5 I've got 4 great big jars of preserved bell peppers or capsicums, sweet peppers, whatever you call them. And I've even kept some of these back for a lovely salad. I mean, they're delicious as they are. But these will taste even nicer. They've got the smokiness of being barbecued. They're in the olive oil. They've got the garlic in there. They're going to last all year round, at least 6 months. Now these bell peppers preserved like this go absolutely wonderful in a salad. They're fantastic when you put them onto a pizza, or even if you just want to make yourself a pretty little kitchen totem pole. Guys, thanks for watching. It's been great making these. A little bit of hard work gets you a great harvest. So subscribe to the channel, stay in touch. I'd love it if you give me the thumbs up for this one. I'll see you in the next video. Be good. Hi guys, and welcome to Steve's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a soft tortilla wrap with chicken. It's a third of the chicken that I used in my recent recipe, so this is a budget meal. And yeah, I'm going to show you how to make the tortillas from scratch. Now you can go out and buy your own tortillas, fine, but you know, the way I like to do things is to make things from scratch. It's cheaper and it tastes a lot better. So let me show you very quickly how easy it is for you to make a tortilla.